This is the Napolitan calzone, the Calzone Napoletano, made by Lucio. Hey Lucio,
Yes,
you're gonna
it
take us
is.
all the way to Naples with this.
Absolutely.
What's so special about calzone? Why is it so special?
Calzone, it's nice because it has a combination of different ingredients between the ricotta, the mozzarella, the really thin dough, and once all these ingredients they really melted inside together with the salami or ham, it's really up to you. You get a combination of all these ingredients that it's really, they melt in your mouth. They do. So I think we should try it.
Show us how to make it. Show everyone how to make a real Napoletano calzone. Calzone Napoletano.
Not a problem. Let's do it. Today we're going to make a Neapolitan calzone, and to make a Neapolitan calzone we need the four main ingredients. We start from the water, 600 ml of water. Fresh yeast can vary from 1 gram to 3 grams. Because it's quite cold here, we're using 3 grams of fresh yeast. If you don't have a fresh yeast, you can use 1 gram of dry yeast, 30 grams of sea salt. Today we are using a double zero flour with a W of 300. If you go to any supermarket and you don't know the W, this is something that you should look at, the nutritional ingredients, and look at this, protein 13 grams, yeah? So this is 13 grams, it's something good to make what we're doing now. First step is we're gonna dissolve the salt into the water. This doesn't take long, and the whole process of kneading, it should not take no more than 15 minutes. What we want to achieve is a dough that is soft and elastic to touch, yeah? And then once the salt is quite dissolved, we add a little bit of flour into the water. All right, usually, let's say 10%. The reasons why we had a little bit of flour is to avoid the direct contact between the yeast and the salt. At this stage, what we do, we throw the fresh yeast into the water. There we go. Doesn't take long now to dissolve this yeast. It only takes, guys, a few seconds. It's quite humid, and it won't take long at all. A few seconds, the yeast is dissolved.
That would be the same for dry yeast.
And that will be the same for dry yeast, yes. You can easily use dry yeast. Okay, at this stage, what we do, slowly, we're starting to add the flour, a little bit at the time. And again, at the beginning, the process of kneading, it gets quite sticky, but as you add more and more flour, you will get the right consistency, which is something that is soft and elastic to touch. So we add a little bit, gradually, a little bit of the flour at a time. So as you can see, the dough is getting a little bit more firm. It's getting the right consistency.
Can we do this with a stand mixer, Lucio?
Yes, absolutely you can. The best way to do this, especially with small amount like this one, it's by hands, because only with by hands you can touch and feel everything. With the mixture you can definitely but yeah, you gotta make sure that you don't overheat the dough as well. So guys, at this stage, you see how we need to keep kneading, and once the dough is ready, we're gonna put it on the bench. We will knead it with our palms, yeah? There we go. Okay, this is the time where I'm gonna put the dough on the bench. And this is the time where you need to knead. This is the kneading, so using your palms, you push it in, and then you turn around and you fold it, and again. push it in a few times, you turn around and you fold it.
The question everyone asks is, when do you know when to stop?
When you start to sweat. No, we will show you when it's time to stop. As you can see now, again, the whole process shouldn't take no longer than 15 minutes. The dough, it is getting the right consistency. It is important to use your palms as strength. A couple of folds. There we go. The dough is ready. How we know it's ready? With your finger, you press down. If it bounces back, it's ready. So once the dough is ready, we let it rest for a couple of hours, and we will cover with a damp cloth.
Why the damp cloth?
And to avoid that, you're gonna get a dry surface, a dry skin on top. So at this stage, you guys, what's the next step? We're gonna make the balls. The weight of each ball is 250 grams. Once we make the balls, we're gonna place those balls into a container, and then we're gonna cover up with a lid, another container on top, yeah? So I'm sure everybody home has something that they can use, yeah?
Like a plastic
like a
container,
plastic
takeaway
container, anything as long it's airtight. After 2 hours rest, guys, what we do, we cut the dough into, let's say, into strips. We shape it into a sausage style. So what we do, each ball is 250 grams. We take every corners and we roll it in, yeah? And then with this finger, I'm gonna use this to cut the actual ball, yeah? And what I have to make sure is everything in the bottom is closed up. This is quite an important step, because otherwise when you stretch the pizza, you can end up with some part of the dough that is really, really thin, yeah? And then what you do like this, and you place this ball into a container, let's say maybe here, and we cover it up.
After 24 hours, in your kitchen, he has been out of the fridge. Let's
Yep.
have a look.
There we go. You're gonna end up with something
Oh,
like
wow.
this.
So the structure is still good.
Yep, the
Didn't go
structure is
flat. You
still
can
good.
touch it.
You can touch it, nice and
Oh, wow.
soft.
I was
ready
expecting them to go flat.
No,
Unless you use
if it
a
goes
wheat
flat,
flour.
yes, if it goes flat, there are different reasons behind it. You can use a weak flour, you can have a temperature that is extremely too hot, and it's overproofed.
Right, okay.
It's
okay.
overproofed.
So it
Or
normally,
it can be underproofed. But this is if you keep the dough in the right temperature.
Bellissimo.
So yeah, this
Bellissimo.
is ready to
And what's
make
the right
pizza.
temperature for you? What's the right temperature for you?
Probably around 21 degrees.
21 degrees,
Yeah.
you like that, yeah? Let's go and make a Napolitan calzone. Come on, Lucio, make it for us.
Let's do it. So guys, what we do, we're gonna make a nice calzone. So first thing is we get the dough out of the container. We put into some flour a little bit, not much, in and out, and we start to stretch, yeah? Slowly, slowly, we stretch slowly, and again, then we put some ricotta. This is traditional
Yeah, ricotta
Napoletan
in there, yeah.
calzone. You can put ricotta, you can put provola as well. In this case, we're putting Fior di Latte. Provola is a kind of smoked cheese. Then we put some salami,
How do you cut the salami? Very thin.
very thin, julienne style. A bit of tomato,
So not too much.
not too much. A little bit of parmesan.
Wow, it's loaded with love.
Before we do the closing, let's put some pepper. And we do the closing.
When you do the calzone, you don't really care about the edges, do you? You can press the
Yeah,
edges.
you can press the edge. Yeah, there we go.
You have to seal it properly.
You gotta seal it properly. And then you take it. Make sure you spread all the ingredients evenly everywhere.
How do you make sure you don't get it stuck to the surface you're using?
You gotta make sure. You gotta use a little bit of flour, but not too much flour.
Or maybe you use timber at the bottom? Or
You can use the timber, but stone is good as well.
I like how flat it is. Oh my god, it's so flat.
Yeah, you're right. Then little bit of tomato on top, bit of parmesan, fresh basil leaves, and a sprig of olive oil.
Bellissimo.
Yeah? Let's bake it.
Yeah.
All right. Never put the calzone all the way in the bottom. Yeah? Every spot of the oven, yeah, has a different temperature. But never put the calzone all the way here because this one is the hottest temperature. This temperature is completely different from this temperature. The difference between this spot and this one is it's less hotter
And gentle.
and very gentle. The calzone needs a gentle cook, yeah, and it usually takes around 10-15 seconds more than a normal Neapolitan pizza.
Can you cook it in an electric oven?
Yes, you can.
Maximum
Temperature, electric oven, any domestic electric oven, the maximum temperature you can put is 250 degrees. So what we do, we're gonna give it a little bit gentle spin, and we're gonna turn it around, yeah? Okay. And normally, technically, the calzone, you gotta cook this side first, which is, we call it pancia, the belly. And this is the belly of the calzone, because this is where all the ingredients are.
Ah.
It's getting nice golden
Look at
brown
that.
color.
Wow. Yeah. That's how you make a Neapolitan calzone.
That's how you make a Napoletan calzone.
How do we cut? Do we cut in the middle? Do we cut the sides? When you eat calzone, what's the right thing to do?
Okay,
for
let's
calzone?
cut it in the middle first.
Yeah.
You see the crunchiness, and at the same time soft in the same
Normally
way.
one person will eat calzone. How do you share a calzone? Can you share a calzone?
Half and half.
Half and half and
Half and half.
Okay.
But we cut it in small
But do
pieces.
you do that
yeah.
or in Naples you know? You normally
No.
don't do that.
In Napoli, we don't share.
We just eat.
Your food is your food, my food is my food.
I agree with you. I never share my pizza with anyone. So I go with the culetto here.
No, I go, this is the best
Go the
part,
best
and
part,
so
alright,
yeah,
you
we
like
go
that.
straight to the point.
Yeah.
Okay, you see, Enzo, how the dough is really thin?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's cut it again enough. Now, there we go. I'm gonna fold it. Try, Enzo.
You happy? And it's interesting that you use fork and knife to eat this.
Yeah, but
Can you
yeah,
actually eat it with a fork and knife or
Yes,
always
you
with your
can.
hand?
you can. Let's use fork and knife, and so I eat my pizza with the hands all the time. So to
Yeah.
use a fork and knife, it's nice.
All the
You see how all the ingredients they match well together? Yeah,
ricotta, it's so beautiful in the calzone.
it's really nice.
When I go to a restaurant and I say traditional calzone,
Yeah.
there's no ricotta in it. It's not
know.
traditional.
No, you gotta have a ricotta. Absolutely.
It's a must.
It's a must in the calzone
think
because
it's
it matches
most
really
important
well. It does. It matches really. It melts. It's creamy. So here we can taste the creaminess of the ricotta with the melted cheese.
I think the ricotta combines all the ingredients together.
And the ricotta, it is probably one of the main ingredients here.
Combines everything, put everything together.
Absolutely.
So good. Wow.
Yeah, you see the crunchiness of the crust. Yeah.
Guys, this is an amazing experience. Come and see Lucio, Lucio Pizzeria in Sydney. You can make this. You can make this for anyone who come and see you. Yeah.
Anyone. It's
Come and see him. Enjoy this Napoletan experience, done the real way, and the ricotta in it. Oh,
it's amazing.
I know Americans love ricotta in the lasagna. You in Naples, you make lasagna with ricotta, do you?
Yes, we do have a few different versions, but
But
we
I
do
think this is the best thing to use ricotta for.
It
Even better than
match-
cannoli.
100%.
This is the way to use ricotta.
It
in
is.
Calzone.
Nice.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. We'll see you in the next Vincenzo's plate video recipe. Lucio's gonna make another pizza. E ora si mangia.
Buon appetito.
Lucio's plate.
Vincenzo's plate.
Ciao.
Ciao, grazie.